Girls when they accidentally touch hands versus boys when they accidentally touch hands. He just wants me for my body. All men are the same. Also boys. Girls when they go up a mountain and boys when they go up a mountain. Girls, how romantic. It's heartwarming. Boys, calves, big calves, skinny girls. I have such a cute and petite figure. Skinny boys. What boys mean? We should train together sometime. Please sleep with me. What men mean? We should train together so I can finally fix your awful form. I want a ring. What girls mean versus what boys mean. I want the Lord of the Rings ring. Girls. 3D boys are ugly as hell. Oh, don't mention them. Boys. Don't listen to them, bro. We're not that ugly. I'm not worrying about myself. I'm worrying about him. You better not be looking at me. Is there some deeper meaning here? This is just supposed to be a door lock. What am I supposed to feel? This is a Mauser K98K bolt. Yup. How girls describe their exes versus how boys describe their exes. Girls normally versus girls on their time of the month. True. Boy, would you wear socks if you had no feet? Nope. Then why do you wear a bra? Why do you wear pants? How boys see it versus how girls see it. Girls, you will be wife. Ooh, caveman. Boys, I live in cave. Please tell me more. Ah, she's wearing the same outfit as me. Boys, you sure those are boys? Parents, no dating boys. Daughter, dates a girl. Parent, well, didn't say no to that. Girls buying shampoo. It has vitamins, rich oil, proteins for my hair, and a good perfume. Boys, blue is my favorite color, so let's buy the blue one. When faced with a problem. Girls, let's talk this out. Boys, wouldn't this be the opposite actually? Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. X, Y, X, X. Wait, so doing the deed with girls is 50% gay. Girls and boys, boring feminine thing, some unique thing. Hey, so quirky. Girls when they call their friends as girlfriends versus boys when they call their friends as boyfriends. Girls, all boys do is lie. Boys, I'm the armored titan and he's the colossal. Girls every month, red has been ejected. Boys every day, white has been ejected. How to impress girls? Do something impressive. How to impress boys? Do something impressive. OMG, why isn't he texting me back? Boys trying to figure out how to reply to lol. Women with a time machine. Me granddaughter. Real? Men are so based. The joke is misogyny. Boys, when someone calls them a man. Girls, when someone calls them woman. Girls, when you make fun of guys. Girls, when you make fun of girls. Guys, I have to be neutral this video. This goes both ways. I have a boyfriend. Is he handsome? I have a girlfriend. I thought you were gay. Boys in lab. Girls in lab. The results are very different. Girls. Hey, hi. Boys. Bro, we should make memes about how epic and quirky boys are while girls are boring. Yeah. Alright. Girls with the time machine. I'm your great granddaughter. Really? Boys. I don't know how to put my time machine back together. Girls. What's this for? It's conditioner. You use this after the shampoo. Boys. What's this for? Washing everything. Girls friend circle. Boys friend circle. Women. Wow, good drawing. Only good? Wow, that's so rude. I worked really hard on this. Dang, that's really bad. Thanks. If a girl is in love, her parents ask, who's that idiot? If a boy is in love, his parents ask, idiot, who is that girl? No matter who's in love, boys are always idiots. Boys, how can girls argue over lipstick? It's all red. Also boys. Boys, Dad, I got a girlfriend. Congrats. Girls, Dad, I got a boyfriend. Oh, wait. Girls, OMG, you look so good. I love that hairstyle. Thanks, babe. Ah ha 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 ha. To be fair, you should not have cut your beard. Boys when they sneeze. Fathers when they sneeze. Girls when at a roller coaster. Girls adding seasoning when cooking. Don't put too much of it on it. Boys, I found her, boys. It's the girl from the memes. Not everything is a competition. We're all winners. This decides who is the real winner. Boys, my eyes. Oh my god, my skin. Girls bed during puberty versus boys. Girls skincare. All of these substances. Boys, just soap. Girls, I wonder why we live longer than boys. Boys, girls cooking shows versus boys cooking shows. And now we add a brick for extra bite. This is okay, but why isn't this okay? What do you mean, why isn't this okay? No one says it's a problem. When a boy proposes a girl, I love you, but we just met. When a girl proposes a boy, I love you. Yes, I love you. Yes. Boys in ancient Greece. You know I got to try that Medusi. Just 5 more minutes, baby. Adapt or die. The girl I want, and my bro in female filter. Are my eyes deceiving me, or is that my girl talking to another man? Fact, girls flirt better than boys. The spelling of fart is written incorrect. Boys only want one thing, and it's disgusting what boys want. When their friend gets a date versus boys when their friend gets a date. You betrayed your comrades in the loser alliance. Girls seeing a male celebrity. Girls seeing a random male on the street. Boys seeing a female celebrity. Boys seeing a random female on the street. Girls with the time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Boys, I made a funny new no, you didn't. How people think boys shower versus how boys actually shower. Boys' pockets versus girls' pockets. Girls during the fall versus boys during the fall. Girls versus boys. 5 years old, 13 years old, 20 years old. Girls change, we don't. Boys, when a girl hugs them out of nowhere. Well, boys, we did it. Girls, when a boy hugs them out of nowhere. Well, girls, we did it. How boys do experiments versus how girls do experiments. Boys are a lot stupider. How boys sit versus how girls sit. Girls, I wore this yesterday. You should change it. Boys, I've worn this shirt for 10 days. Pathetic. No, that's gross. Change it. If a girl can use 1 kilogram of makeup, boys can use 1 kilogram of hair gel. Well, to be fair, a beard is just as much as makeup on some people. Boys, when they use the female filter. Girls, when they use the male filter. The last one is gay. That's so childish. Boys, girls, it's been 3 weeks. You must have moved on and forgotten about me. Boys, after 70 years. Girls on roof. OMG, this is so cute. Let me get my Polaroid. Boys, if there's a nice view, I will get my camera out and take a photo. Lunch bell rings. Girls, why is everyone running? Boys, girls, after betraying their 5th boyfriend. Boys, after cheating on their... Some of these memes do make me laugh because they're so untrue. Girls after a casual hangout. Boys after visiting Mars. No online presence at all. Girls taking photos versus boys taking photos. Girls versus boys friendship. 20 years old. They're all 20. But guys, so one's 23 or one's 55. What girls think tension looks like. What boys think tension looks like. They're all wrong. Tension really looks like this. Puberty of girls and the puberty of boys. This is actually very true. My evolution was going from arrow keys to WASD. Girls, make out with each other. They're just friends. Boys, makes eye contact. They gotta be gay. How girls play with snowballs versus how boys play with snowballs. OMG, I let my intrusive thoughts win and got a tattoo. If I let my intrusive thoughts win, don't do it, man. Calm down. Girls getting new clothes versus boys getting new clothes. Mum, look at this shirt I got for you at the store today. Oh, Mum. Girls in their 20s versus boys in their 20s. When you miss the bus. We're so late. I know, boys. Girls sleepovers versus boys sleepovers. Girls, hey sweetie, wanna come over? Yeah, sure. Boys, hey idiot, come over. I'm alone. Cool, bro. Only boys can do this. 7:55 a.m. 8 a.m. Girls, should I cut my hair? Yeah, go for it. Boys, should I cut my hair? No, don't touch it. How girls see versus how boys feel. Girls on YouTube. Everyday makeup routine. Soft glam. Boys. Wario dies by grizzly bear while camping in West Virginia. Girls. I'm failing from 1 mark. Boys. Sir, I'm failing from 1 mark. When girls sneeze. When boys sneeze. When dads sneeze. How do you enter the shower? You turn the shower on, and even though it's warm, you still cower away from the water. You chill out naked with one arm outstretched into the falling water and wait until it's hot enough. You stand under the shower head and turn on the water. Hardcore. You eat the water like a man and don't shower at all. Girls. You're ugly. Shut up. You're ugly. I know. Why is that? Girls when they are happy, in the mood, depressed. Boys when they're happy, in the mood, depressed. Girls usually fall in love with funny boys. Really? Then why am I still single? They're talking about boys, not uncles. Girls. Boys know nothing about a heartbreak. Boys. Daddy, I want to marry. You first say sorry. But what's my fault? You first say sorry. But why? You first say sorry. Please give me a reason. You first say sorry. Okay, Dad, I am sorry. Now you're ready. Your training is complete. When you learn to say sorry without any reason, you can marry. Yes, I am a girl. Yes, I play hoop with stick. Girl, I gamer. Only 1400 kids will get this. Ginger girls versus ginger boys. Girls. Boys don't know what suffering is like. Boys after doing the dude. Girls. Why do we live longer than boys? Okay, so you fly and I'll break the water ski world record. I want to be friends with boys. The way boys are friends with boys. My boy. My beautiful pizza boy. See you at the bottom, pizza boy. Girls. Boys have never felt real pressure in their lives. Girls. Don't step on my flowers. No boys allowed in city. Boys. Hey, want to see this cool beetle I found? Yay! Girls after breaking a nail versus boys with fake friends, unsure future, failure, broken family problems. These are good issues to have because you can fix these. Girls with autism versus boys with autism. I don't think you've met a lot of girls, man. My parents at age 22. Let's get married and have a baby. Me. I will have a large fries, Coke. Okay. I think social media is to blame for a lot of people with social anxiety. Boy turns into boy and a girl turns into what is that? Girls after making memes versus boys after making memes. What memes are you making? Why are you behind bars? Who cheats more in a relationship? Girls. Boys. Oh, we did it. We are cheaters no more. Yeah, you guys should just date each other then. Boys should date boys. I will continue to date women. Less guys competing. Less competition. Gentle reminder, boys. Men's sandals. Sandals that look good on men. Imagine thinking men wear sandals to impress women. What? You don't wear sandals to impress women? Why don't boys get our signs? Their signs. I think what you're supposed to do is break the signs. Then you don't have to read them. Boys be like, I know a spot, and then take you here. Boys make dumb decisions. Which would you choose? The grommet mug or world peace? Girls only cry over basic trash. Boys only cry over stupid stuff. Teacher. I need some strong boys to get more chairs. Second graders. Boys have two moods. Ponder ye orb. Absolute crushing despair. She's just broken. She's not joking, crying behind her laugh. Girls pee. Boys pee. Girls. I'm always the prettiest in the room. Boys. Man, am I ugly. Boys. A simple compliment that a girl gave to us years ago. When a girl apologizes to a guy. Babe, I'm sorry. I love you so much. When a guy. Honey, I'm sorry for everything. No. What can I do to make things better? Nothing. I love you. Okay. What did you do? Boys becoming best friends for life. Girls becoming lifelong enemies. Boys short when they get out of the water. More women over 30 play video games than boys under 18. Yeah, I don't doubt this. Even if it switched with guys over 30, I still would doubt this. You're underestimating how many kids play games. Girls, after scoring 97 out of 100. Boys, I only date bad boys. Me. How girls pose for photos versus how boys pose for photos. What girls see when they think of watermelon versus what boys see. Girls having dark spots on their face. Boys living their whole life in darkness. 5-year-old me saying I'll never kiss a girl. 20-year-old me realizing I'm right. Gaming with the boys. You check your phone and she still hasn't replied to you. Turn your phone off and keep playing. Boys after every shave. Girls at the airport. Boys at the airport. Boys will never understand true pain. 2013 and it's been replaced. It's not what it used to be. I remember when you could buy Pokemon cards at shops like packs. Swag is for boys. Imperium is for men. Girls in Egypt. Boys in Egypt. Men in Egypt. Boys hair and girls hair. Girls with the same outfit. Boys. Girls pocket. Half phone. Boys pocket. Well, why do you think they sell handbags, right? I'm 5'9". Keep moving, shorty. Girls heart. Boys heart. Mum, sister, girlfriend. Girls versus boys. School, traveling, hanging out, shopping, beach. Girls' nightmares. I had a nightmare that my boyfriend broke up with me. Boys. Diamond. What women think. What men think. No, a lot of money. What I think. Girls, after rejecting 50 boys. Boys being rejected by 50 girls. Girls looking at boys. Boys looking at girls. I feel like this is the opposite. Girls at 7 a.m., 12, 7 p.m. Boys, 2020, 2021, 2020. This dude really didn't change. Didn't change one bit. Are you a PC gamer? Yeah, how could you tell? This house. World War III is announced. I'm so scared. What are we gonna do? Boys. Boys books and a girls book. Boys work more harder than girls. OMG, I love boys with glasses. Nerdy is so attractive. Boys with glasses are new. I think you should say A-list model celebrities are new. Girls, when a boy accidentally walks into the girls' locker room. Boys, when a girl What do you accidentally do either? Sorry, I only drink from my bottle. Can't drink from yours. Meanwhile, boys, I don't care who I'm borrowing a drink from. I don't really like mouth-to-mouth contact like that. I will sky it. So, do you want to go out for a drink after a long conversation? OMG, I'd love to. Girls. OMG, he asked me out. Oh my god, boys. I asked her out. Congrats. I don't know why, but definitely not in my friend group. We'd be going crazy. Parents. Wow, you look so gorgeous. You're beautiful. Family. Surely you have 14 boyfriends and boys are falling at your feet. Friends. You are so pretty. Boys. I've never seen this species of rodent before. When boys do that smile. Oh yeah, the signs of an acute stroke? Yes, this smile. Today, class, we'll be visiting Northern Ireland. OMG, I can't wait to meet some cute British boys. The boys. Girl versus guy. Folds notes into half. Puts notes into file. Puts in bag. Puts in bag. The next day, the teacher asks for them to take out the notes. Where is it? It was in these books yesterday. Oh no. Last year's papers, random doodles, notes from other lessons. This was me. When boys make the first move, I'll buy the door. I had so many arguments about who buys the first door. The person with the most money. Anxiety. Love. Depression. glorifying depression. Let's do it. Girl's dream. Look, that camera is so beautiful. Boys, I can run GTA with 9,000 FPS. Girl's bathroom. I loved a boy who didn't appreciate me, and it messed me up. Boys, in the first age, in the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood, burned by the embers of the Armageddon, his soul blistered by the fires of hell and tainted beyond ascension. He chose the path of perpetual torment. I love Doom, the Doom Slayer.